Oh, I'm playing them now. I'm finna with it. I got my broadcast on.
Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of King Glass still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs
Chewy, get out of there.
And they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Green Bay Packers.
Sit down, you.
Kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And the
left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Jordan,
I was trying
defensively.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
No, I didn't blitz.
They tried to throw on
not right there, dude.
Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. On first down, Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. 7 yards, the pickup there. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on the opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Carlton Davis picks it. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Working from the gun, it's Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Yeah.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Brady. Quick hitter here. It's complete. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Preston Smith there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, I got my broadcast on, Chris, if you want to see it, though.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Now Jones. The 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
On first down, Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Operating from the gun, Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
I should have threw it high.
No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them.
I ain't put no,
if you don't like what you see,
on it.
just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Working from the gun, Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. And again, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easy.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet, and on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection.
You don't want to play with Dallas no more because you know we got their number.
Keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
That's the point.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
I wanted the pick, though.
Make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there.
I wanted that pick.
It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
Two drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Here's Mickens to return. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Oh, who he play for? Oh, shit, I ain't know.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Brady. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The first defensive back taken in this year's draft, Darnell Savage there to knock that one away.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on the
Tyrus has
receiver
seen him
to
a
find
party
it
invite.
just before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the deep
It's 8:37. He just came across my
first down, leads to a
screen.
2nd and 10. Throwing again, Brady. And that is incomplete.
That boy Ben I did that
Force
shit.
bearing down on him there. He could not
Boy
hang
Ben
on.
I did
It's
that
3rd
shit.
down.
For real.
He did a fine
Ben
job there
tell
by
you.
hitting him before the ball arrived. And I got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Damn, I was
He
hiking the
didn't seem
damn
in a
ball.
rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
So, man.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. On the return is Irvin. it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I just seen your message, Tyron. I tell him. He said he don't work on weekends.
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it in a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll go again to Jones.
Damn, he didn't even block the right goddamn man.
Brandon,
What the fuck is he doing?
They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz
Sorry
they
ass
just had against
blocker
them.
right there.
And 6.
Hey.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive can get wings, it's 4th down.
It's okay.
Here's Irvin to return.
It ain't called.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Jones. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
3rd down.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. U man. It's Jamal Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
On the stop.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, first down.
First down.
Now Rodgers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Oh, shit. Okay.
That one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
Okay. Damn it, man. Damn. I know it. It's demon time.
From the gun, Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Stop. Get off of him. Sit your ass down.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Shotgun now for Brady. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And this is incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Brady. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
Got hit. That would have been a completion.
Now, as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. Taken in at the 22. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Tampa as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the 4th. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. In case you were wondering, last scoreless tie in the NFL, 1943, Giants and Lions. So here we are in the 4th quarter.
Running them aggressively, ain't you?
Well, I've got a feeling, partner. I've got a feeling that this is going to be the drive.
Running them aggressively.
Something big might happen.
He got it. He got it.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Give the tackle to Jordan Whitehead.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Rodgers. Throw left side complete. It's Jones. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Packers.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Rodgers going to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. Well, it took a while to get anything on the scoreboard, but we finally have our first points of the contest.
So the question now becomes, can they make this one stand up? And the way that these defenses have played, those 3 points almost look like 30, don't they?
Yeah, those 3 points look like a miracle right now.
Jadon Mickens on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position, a touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally, when you have 0 on your side of the ledger on the scoreboard, you're a little bit discouraged. But when they look over and see their opponents, they don't see a number that's way out there. They don't see a number they can't attain. In fact, they can get it right here on this drive and potentially take the lead.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. From the gun, Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Leonard Fournette. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 43-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Brady to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Fournette running out of the gun. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Back to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
It's him.
And that is no good. Wide to the right.
It's him.
And this score
I do it. I do it too.
Pressure kick, and I thought he was going to hit it. I thought they were destined for overtime, but
it's a lot of work. I'm
Not
gonna just
at
put
all,
it that way.
They were already planning for the overtime. You just
It's a lot of
mentioned
work.
already saying, okay, what are we going to do if we get the ball? What happens on defense? Instead of that celebration and that little bit of euphoria, it turned into letdown city.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
39-yard line.
Yeah, good game, E.
Tonight's final score.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And not all W's are created equal, CD. And this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. For the defense.
Oh, okay.